Tasha, collectively known as DNA.
Hello.
Hello, guys. Welcome to the Star Magic Spotlight Press Con. Kindly introduce yourselves and say hi to everyone.
Hi, I'm Esri.
I'm Julia.
I'm Tasha.
And we are
DNA!
Well, we're so happy to have you guys here. Thank you very much for giving us some of your time. We can't wait to get to know you more. Kasi before, na-introduce na kayo sa isang press con with other Star Magic artists also nung nag-contract signing kayo. But now it's time to dive in deeper, right? Okay, but before that, baka may mga first time kayong makilala. So let's talk about your name first. Okay, DNA. What does it mean? Where did it come from? Bakit DNA?
So DNA actually refers to the genetic kind of DNA, the double helix. And we chose the name DNA because it represents our bond as sisters because ayun, we share the same DNA. Music runs in our blood, it's in our DNA. Yeah.
Yes. Kaya naman yung parang hand sign nyo, parang DNA, di ba? Parang helix, tama ba?
Yeah.
Yes, but we're still workshopping it.
Okay. So hindi pa official. May nakikita kasi akong clips yun na parang, we are DNA. Tapos parang may helix na sa kamay. So hindi pa po official yun. Let's wait for the official launch. Okay. So now let's talk about your music naman. What is DNA sound?
DNA's sound is very, very pop, but with some influences of R&B, a little bit more dance pop, a beat with some rap and hip hop influences also.
So, dun sa mga hindi pa po nakapanood nung kanilang performance sa ASAP, ganon, hindi lang po sila basta singers. Kasi 'di ba dun sa AVP natin, nakita natin na you guys come from a musically inclined family, but you're also dancers. Parang lahat na ng talents ay kinuha ninyo. Okay, so can you tell us about your background in dancing naman?
Actually, I feel like we don't really have an extensive background in dancing. We only started dancing for this. We started training, and we're still learning. We're still in the basics of it, but yeah, we're still.
we all started dancing in like school performances and things like that, or when we were super young. So it's really just now that we're learning how to, the basics and things.
So sa school performances nyo ba, you perform as sisters na rin?
Never.
No, never. Like in our individual classes.
Yeah. So ngayon lang talaga kayo naging group.
Opo.
Oh, wow. Okay. So ngayon naman dun tayo sa singing backgrounds ninyo. Okay. So hindi naman lahat ng parents na singers, nagiging singers din yung children, di ba? Hindi siya automatic na kung ano yung ginagawa ng parents mo, yun din yung ginagawa ng children. So in your case, guys, when did you start discovering na, oh, this is also what I want to do. This is also my world.
I think for all of us, we all really loved performing. When we were younger, we would like do runways, we would like dance and sing to like different shows. But we never like took it seriously. Kasi ayaw talaga ni na mami na mag-showbiz or anything kami. So we found ways to perform na lang in school. And then that's kind of how it blossomed into this, right? Okay.
And as like kids, we didn't like directly say that we wanted it, but we grew up around, our tita going to her concerts, our dad who did production, the musical arrangement for it, so we'd watch and we'd want that too, but they never pushed us to do any of it. It was just natural, like karaoke at the house, performing in front of our parents. It was just, natural.
So sinasama lang kayo pero hindi naman kayo pinupush. So the desire to enter this industry really came from you three. You really wanted this. But it's so nice na 'di ba you also finished your studies first or you're still studying then. Oh, sino nga yung still studying?
I'm still
Ikaw no.
studying,
Pero
yes.
kayo graduates na kayo, 'di
Opo.
ba? Okay. So ikaw pinagsasabay mo. Working student ka na pala ngayon, Tasha.
I'm on a little break. Just
Little
working.
break. Yes, okay. So now let's talk about, syempre, ang lahat inaabangan. Are you gonna be releasing an album anytime soon?
So you can expect a EP or album around second quarter next year, and we're putting a lot of effort into preparing for it. So abangan.
Abangan. Okay, abangan. Pero sa ngayon, abangan natin kung ano nga ba yung mga questions ng ating media friends for you guys. Are you guys ready? Yes? Okay. Is this your first solo press con?
Yes.
Yes.
I didn't even know that it was just gonna be us. Oh, okay.
Kasi before yung press con natin, may kasama kayong ibang
Yes,
mga Star Magic artists. So ito, first solo press con nyo. So ready na kayo? Ito na.
Yes.
Tatanungin na nila kayo. Okay.
Okay.
So to our media friends, we'd like to open the floor for your questions. Okay, unahin natin para hindi kayo masyado mabigla. Ako muna yung magtatanong. This is a question from Mikey Viñas, and I'll be reading the question. So, uso ang mga collab ngayon. Sino-sino ang mga gusto ninyong maka-collab with maybe soon sa shows or upcoming projects ninyo? Okay, collab with. Sino?
You know, we want to collab with any of our P-pop co-workers and our friends, like 1621, Rive, Beanie is like ultimate goal, and VGYO. So all of us in one song.
All of P-pop all together.
Wow. 1621, Rive, Beanie, BGYO, and DNA in one song. Wow. Okay, so that's the P-pop side. Who else would you like to collab with? Kayo, Julia and Ezri.
I think also for me, I've been following SB19 for so long that, it would be such a dream to work with them.
SB19 for Ezri and Julia.
I think for me, Beanie is like my dream collab. Because I've been a fan of them since like the Coconut Nut.
Talagang ano yun pre-debut yun OG Bloom po si Julia. Oo, okay. So, talagang nasa P-pop world yung mga naiisip ninyo. Well, sobrang hindi malayong mangyari. Yes, it's within reach, so we're gonna wait for that. Okay, next question naman ni Mikey. Do you feel the pressure, especially now that you are getting known as the nieces of Miss Regine Velasquez?
I think there's definitely a lot of pressure, especially because we know how much everybody loves our tita so much, and we love her even more. But there's nothing we can do about things like being compared or the expectations, because we understand naman. But the only thing that we can control is the effort that we put in to kind of, put out good music and do our best in performing. So we also want to parang make our tita and our tita's fans and everybody proud to be artists, to be our own artists also.
Very beautiful answer, no? Acknowledging na yes, it's normal naman, but yung makokontrol nyo lang talaga are your efforts. Tama naman. So, can you tell us, parang concrete examples na paano nyo nararamdaman yung pressure? Like, what do people say na parang nararamdaman nyo na, grabe, iba na to. Ganon.
I remember when we were first launched, there were comments that were like, oh, for sure magaling vocals nila kasi obviously tita nila. I'm like, so nakaka-pressure. What if it doesn't live up to their expectations? So yeah.
May mga ganun, no? For sure. Kasi nga, it runs in your DNA. Oo, pero ang ganda na nahahandle nyo naman. Especially you guys have each other naman to support each other and to help each other go through it.
And our family has always been so supportive. Like our tita is our biggest fan, biggest
cheerleader,
supporter.
really.
Tsaka tama, di ba parang nag-guest kayo? Or nag-collab na kayo, no, ni Mr. Jean?
Opo, we guested in the Super Divas concert.
Yes, can you tell us about that experience?
It was crazy. We didn't think we would, be exposed like that in Araneta for like our first live performance. So it was crazy.
Napanood nyo ba yun? As in, nag-collab na sila. Ang ganda. Para doon sa mga hindi pa nakapanood nun, ano yung kinanta ninyo with Mr. Jean?
Sang When I Grow Up by the Pussycat Dolls. We had a dance break with her and everything. Yeah.
And like Jenny.
When I Grow Up and Like Jenny. Oh, okay. So, very talagang pang-girl group. So, ginawa niyong pang-girl group si Mr. G. I love it. Okay. Now, doon naman tayo sa next question from Mikey Viñas also. Ito, parang nabanggit mo to kanina. Kapapasok lang ng new housemates for PBB Collab 2.0. And it seems same sila ng age ninyo. Did you have any interest to join PBB?
Never openly, but when I saw all my friends, I saw all their posts, I got so, like, FOMO. I miss all my friends. So, I don't know, maybe, if the opportunity's there, if I'm allowed, but yeah, I'd be open to it.
O usually, di ba may mga pumapasok ng PBB in the middle of the season? Di ba? Why not? Guest housemate,
Housemate.
pwede rin. Oo, Miss Love. Ay, shout out po to Miss Kakay pala, Miss Kakay. Sino dun yung friends ninyo sa mga housemates ngayon?
Well, a lot of our batchmates are there, but my closest are Carmela and Joaquin. So,
Carmela and Joaquin. Lela?
Yes.
Lela
Yes.
Ford, yeah.
And
And
of course-
Joaquin Arce.
Opo. And then of course, Inigo,
Inigo
Jose
also.
are
Is our
also
batch, yeah.
batchmate. And
Carmel.
Carmel. Yes.
Oo, Carmel Collado. Okay, so mga friends niyo pala. So nanonood kayo? Sinusubaybayan nyo ngayon yung
Yes,
PBB,
I
no?
will see the
Exciting,
edits.
right? Ang dami na nabubuo sa loob. I love it. Okay, thank you. Ngayon naman, for the next question, this is from Robert Requintina of Manila Bulletin. Having famous relatives, na-experience na ba ninyo ang failure, like auditions, etc., sa career ninyo? Paano ninyo nahahandle ito? Oh, failures. Let's talk about failures. Grabe, no, nag-uumpisa pa lang sila. Pero for sure, di ba, like, growing up, ano yung mga na kaharap ninyong failures na?
Well, this kind of started because I started auditioning for, like, international stuff. And because of that, I actually started kind of old. I was 18, and the standard is they look for younger people. So, I've been told that I started doing it too old. So, when I told my tita that, actually, that's why this started happening. So, yeah, I mean, it was a failure, but it was also a blessing because I don't know if this would have ever happened if that never came. So.
Blessing in disguise, no? Na you were rejected there, but it opened the door to new opportunities. And that's why we have you here today. Okay, how about you, Julia?
I feel like in terms of performance and failures, I'm always scared. I have a big fear of failure, so I don't put myself out there.
Okay.
I play everything so safe. So everything I've done, I don't know, I'm very cautious so that I avoid failure. But yeah.
So far, naingatan mo pa yung sarili mo.
Opo.
No failures yet.
No failures yet because I try not to.
Okay. How about you, Ezri?
I think after performing for a while, syempre there's some negative feedback, and I think the only thing that we can do is kind of take in the valid criticism, and sometimes it's okay to feel your feelings and be disappointed, but for me, I prefer to I'll cry it out, I'll feel my feelings, and then I'll use that as motivation to work harder. Because that's the only thing you can do at these days. Just let your emotions out and then move on and just do better the next day.
Saan nyo nakita or saan nyo nakuha yung ganitong mindset na you know how to handle everything na na-advisean ba kayo ng inyong parents, ng inyong relatives, or is this something that you as sisters talked about? Kasi alam nyo grabe yung papasukin yung mundo di ba? I mean, dati pa naman kayo nasa mundong to. Sabi mo nga, sinasama-sama na kayo. Pero iba yung kayo na talaga, yung artists na nasa spotlight.
Well, actually, since the beginning, they've warned us and prepped us for what is to come. Because, obviously we know that there's a lot of expectations, a lot of people will have opinions, but even though we can prepare as much as we can, we know that, it'll be different when we receive it. And, it has happened, and we reacted, we felt our feelings, but at the end of the day, we know that people also have, valid points to what they're saying, and we just kind of take it and, work on it ourselves. So,
Yeah, and just to add, there's this saying that our dad has been saying for so many years, never stop learning. And no matter how much you think you know everything, you'll never know everything. So with every failure, there's always something to learn from and grow from. Yeah.
Nice. Okay. Ang ganda. Yes, Tasha.
Also, on another note, it's also easy to take criticisms and stuff like that because our mom likes to say she's our biggest basher, and she's also our tita's biggest basher. So she'll tell us to our face every little detail that she thinks is wrong, and we know she means it from like a good place. So yeah.
A lot of Filipinos would relate, 'di ba? Yung unang-unang pinakamalaking basher natin talaga pamilya natin eh. Kaya naging strong na rin tayo kasi kung ano man yung sasabihin ng ibang tao, for sure nasabi na yan ng mga close sa atin. So ready na tayo. So kapag nabash tayo ng ibang tao, that's nothing. Nalaman ko na yun from my mom.